I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. All my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W, the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. But we are underway here on EA Sports.
Let's go, fellas.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here I come. Here I come.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18. Here I come! Here I come!
Rodgers now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, check 26. Hey, Haywood.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to look deep, and this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey. Check. First down.
They'll run out the gun here, Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
Ready?
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Set, ready. Go to base. 51. Hey, Tom, go. Hayward. Let's go. Ready.
Running right, it's Dorsett.
Run.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it fourth and goal. Rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Rodgers now on first down.
Watch the slip.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jerome Baker able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Hey, Zoo. Callie, strong left, Callie.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
35's the mic.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Sponge. No. Whip.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Margarita. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Right there.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Backdoor set. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. They go play action here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Nice hit, boy.
Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He completes it to Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Under 2, draw Corker. Hey, Mike. Hey, wahoo!
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun, escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Cunningham looking to throw. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
First down, Raiders.
Set. Put the plan. 51. Here we go.
Now Cunningham steps away. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Set. Ready. And read. 51. 80 weapon.
It's Dorsett. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Dorsett.
Come on, baby. That's what you got.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get to stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll try the left side with Dorsett. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They come up in an offset eye. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, Can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Not just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offense that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already. Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. That his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Hey, Delta.
Just shy of midfield. Rodgers complete to Newsom. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I know you felt that one.
That's a gain of 3.
Wow, Uncle, over here.
On third down, here's Williams. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's got Evans. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
88. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at the yard. That last catch short of the mark by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, take 26.
Hey, come on out here. Come get him down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Defense was thinking run, and their delta pass of just under 20 yards.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Buzz. Line left.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Throwing is Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
Watch the run. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
Right now, you got 58.
Tackles. Hey, Mark.
Rodgers now on third and goal. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
26-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Now a first down throw. Cunningham rolling to his right. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Brandon Marshall, 77 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Rodgers now right at the 300-yard mark with still a quarter plus to go. It's 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go, and he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it. They still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Johnson running right. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They go to Johnson again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Plant. Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
58. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Back north. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Hey, 7-15.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Push him again.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mike Evans. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Cunningham to throw. Pass incomplete.
Cunningham's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Cunningham. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings us 3rd and inches.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Run.
31 yards there and a first down.
Let's go, baby.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On second down, a run with Breida. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Cunningham, that'll be complete to Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Matt Breida, his second touchdown on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath descended away now following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I got you.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 20, 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DJ Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Dorsett. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it'll be Dorsett. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check your hot read. He's coming. Double up, double up. Rotate. He's coming. Check 9, check 9.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
You got tight right there.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And they hand it off to Dorsett. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Forbath, the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
What we got? 55.
Back to throw. He's got a first down past the 30. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it's 3rd down.
55 to Mike.
Get 300. Get 300. Go. Go.
I got you, son.
Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. He hits Moore. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Go to 50.
They'll look to throw.
Right here, right here.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
55.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
I got 82. 82 is mine. Quad, squad, squad. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
General West.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. 27 yards there. A first down. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's a party now.
To throw again. Cunningham flushed out right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up. And, Charles, I guess a question for me, where does 4-down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident?
Oh, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Army. Scan 300. Scan 300. Check 26. 390.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what I really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
319. Mike, come on. Mark 55. 319.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Hey,
a gain of 19 and picking up the first. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Rodgers now to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jerome Baker giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Colts, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City.